Well, I'm down here at my cousin's, next county down, picking up some hay. It's a lot wetter out there than I thought it would be. They must have got more rain down here than we got, because I'm leaving tracks out there, and I mean, I got water running on the tires. So I go clear out as far back as I can go, get 10 to 12 bales on there, get up here on the higher ground where I know it's a little more solid, and then load the rest of the wagon. This is the only second load I got today. And I probably got 8 to 10 more loads down here before it's done, because I got a bunch of hay from bedding hay from last year yet to get picked up. But I thought I'd come down while I was down here and look at my corn that I planted here. This is the last corn I planted. And it looks a lot better than what it did 2 weeks ago when I was down here. And I get over here to this side, and because this is a different variety than what I had up home. It's still mycogen corn. It's just a different number. And this corn's just Roundup ready. The other corn was traded. And I say somewhere out in here I ran out of the seed and had part of a bag of other stuff left, so I threw that in. But this is actually 2 different days planting here. You see this in this section is a little bit shorter than this over here. This here was planted July 2nd, which is 35 days ago. And it's about mid-thigh. It looks good though. I can't remember just what day I planted this. Started planting. It was a couple days after the corn I planted up home. And you can see over here these rows of this corn here in the end's up to my shoulder. So today I came down here to plant this. It had rain in the forecast, but everything I saw had nothing until like mid-afternoon. And I was down here 10 o'clock that morning, and I got planted all the way around, and I just started going back and forth here, and I got rained out. And then it was roughly about 10 days later before I got back down here to plant this over here. I mean, we were getting inches of rain there for the first few days. I mean, we got hammered. Then we got a couple good drying days, and I thought it was dry enough, and I came down here, and that'd be these 4 rows here. I planted this. I barely got down to the end. I drove off the side, headed for that hayfield on the outside of this, and I barely got out of this field. So then I let it sit there another 3-4 days, whatever worked out. But I know, like I said, I know this was planted July 2nd. So, but it's come on pretty good. I'm quite happy with this. I mean, a little uneven, but this ground needs, all my ground needs lime, but this ground needs lime bad down here. I'm surprised as green as it is. This looks real good, huh? And this is a lot cleaner than the last time I was down here. About a week after I planted this, I come down here, and this was solid ragweed through here. I mean, ragweed was as tall as the corn was. So this got sprayed with Roundup. I came in here and I hit it. Looks like I got it burnt down. I mean, this here might be a nozzle that was partially plugged or something, but still weakened it. But I mean, this looked like a hayfield. That's how thick that ragweed was in here. It was all green. But yeah, and that's the way it works. We got deer here. Deer track. Oh, I know there's deer up here. Nobody's up in here. I mean, I'm back in the woods. There ain't nobody bothering them back here. I don't think that's all deer damage there. They might have nipped this one was smaller and it's growing out of it, but something like this is probably Japanese beetle. But yeah, hopefully we get a little later frost, and this will. Well, the last couple of years we haven't been getting frost till October, so this should make it. This is a 94, 96 day corn. This is 35 days. So it'll be in a month here before this starts tossling and pollinating, but this ain't bad. 35 days and waist high. That up. The ends here and that over there is probably 45 days roughly. And I don't feel too bad about plowing July 2nd. Like I said, I would have loved to have it in the end of May, by the end of May. Talked to a person here the other day, they just planted corn here within the last 2 weeks, around the 14th of July. So, 14th, 15th, somewhere in there. Said it was up in 3 days, but it was wet ground, and that's when they could get on it. And that's why I understand why they'd want to plant it and then have to worry about getting it off of wet ground in the fall. But it is what it is. Maybe we'll have a good dry fall. The way the summer's been, it's possible. We haven't had all that bad weather here this year, so a lot better than the last two. But I guess get up home and get that wagon unloaded. Thanks for watching. We'll catch up with you later.